Hey guys, this is Michael with Quiet Lawn. We're actually down here in Florida right now. We're picking up a really cool piece of equipment from a company called Power Spreaders, powerspreaders.com. And the owner, Mike, and his son are here. And, you know, a big problem for us that use electric equipment is there are no electric ride-on spreader sprayers. And up until now, there haven't been any options as far as self-propelled electric push spreaders, but Mike and his son have been making this one, and it's really awesome. We're buying one today. You know, it's a really cool machine. We just took it for a test drive, and it's really smooth. So if you guys are doing fertilization, you know, this is the way to go. It's much easier than having to push a heavy spreader through thick grass in the summer. And I'll let Mike talk about it here in a minute, but it's got a 24-volt battery, 50 amp. Mike, you said this thing will treat up to 200,000 square feet a day or so?
Yeah, you won't run it dead on a...
You'll never run it
production during the day. Nobody has run one dead yet.
Wow,
you know,
that's
I have
awesome.
A lot of them out. So, also it is a LifePo 4 battery.
Okay, oh nice.
Should be good for 8,000 recharges.
That's awesome. And just as example, our guys, you know, they might, on a busy day, they might do 150, 160,000 square feet with small lawns. So that, I mean, 200,000 is crazy. That would be a super long day if you could ever even get close to that. But really well-made machine. Uses a Lesco hopper. He's got some really cool add-ons like this cable that'll allow you to open and close the third hole there. It's got a side deflector so you can, you know, kind of make sure you're not spraying onto the neighbor's lawns.
Third hole remote.
Third hole remote.
That'll close your third hole when you put your shield down.
That is awesome. Forward, reverse. Actually moves really fast. It's really smooth too. It's got a good speed to it. It's available in a 3-wheel and a 4-wheel version. I kind of like the way the 4-wheel version felt better. But you can see very smooth. Very quiet. It felt, was it probably about 4 or 5 miles an hour?
2.4.
2.4? Okay, the max on it? Yeah,
that'll throw your fertilizer at 16 feet.
Okay.
It passes at 8 foot.
Okay, okay.
I'll go ahead and do it if you'd like.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah, that'd be awesome. So this is going to be so much easier than push spread. And if you've ever used a push spreader, it gets really hard, especially if you have thick grass in the summer that hadn't been mowed. But you know, this thing can have 80 pounds of fertilizer in it, and you know, there's no effort. So it's really, really awesome. I'm excited. But yeah, very cool machine. We're excited. I've did a lot of research before we contacted Mike, and he's actually been making these things for how long? Like a gas version?
And gas one since 2014.
And I've heard, you know, I think Lesco makes their own, but I've heard that Mike's are much higher quality, and there's companies that use it all over the country. And he's just started making the electric ones, but I've heard nothing but good things about the quality of the spreaders.
The electric out for the testing and everything. 4 years now. Well,
wow.
For 4 years. I already got the patent.
Sure.
So it takes some time to get a patent. So we've been testing them and running them in my business, and you know, a few other people tested them for 4 years. But we've been selling them for over a year now.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And you say almost no issues whatsoever.
No
issues
it's maybe you know, something getting broken. You know, this getting hit, broken. You got to keep every spreader clean. It's push spreader or whatever it is, you got to keep every spreader clean. Well, you got to do that with this one anyway. You just have a lot less maintenance when it comes to a battery operated spreader because there isn't any maintenance.
Sure,
you
sure.
Plug it in at the end of the day, it's ready to go the next day. So there's, you know, all spreaders have maintenance, so I always am real careful when I say no maintenance.
Sure.
All spreaders have maintenance, obviously, but there's no additional maintenance with the electric.
Sure, sure. Nothing with the engine, nothing with hydraulics like you get with additional stuff.
Right,
you still have to grease your wheels.
You don't have a pull cord to replace. You don't have to change oil or add oil or change the air filter.
Sure.
You know, all those things you have with, you know, motorized spreaders. It just makes it easier. And if you got to move it, I mean, it's as simple as just, you know, pushing the button here and moving.
Sure. Very cool. It charges overnight easily. How many amps is a charger? Do you know?
5 amps.
5 amps, so a small charger. You know, you have a run off any of
it. That'll take it, if it's really low, it'll take it 8 or 9 hours to charge at 5 amps. But typically, you're not going to run it that low.
Sure, exactly. Yeah,
you're going to find out at the end of the day, you're going to have probably 60% battery life. You know, and maybe as low as 40% battery life left.
Sure.
That's, you know, and so it's going to charge in 5 to 8 hours.
That's awesome.
And this battery should give you 6, 7, 8 years.
Sure.
You know, on 8,000 recharges.
That's amazing. And I can tell by looking at this thing. This thing is well made, very good quality stainless steel. You know, this thing is built like a tank. So
everything's water jetted. You know, so it's
sure.
Every hole is done the same on every spreader. Every spreader is built the same since 2014. So no matter how old it is, if you need a part, it always fits.
Oh, that's great.
Even this frame here is identical to the ones that were built in 2014 as far as dimensions.
Sure, sure.
So if somebody calls me in 5 years and they need a part, well, there's something didn't change, and now all of a sudden the axle doesn't fit. Everything fits. I could take parts off of this and put it on a 2014 spreader, and everything would fit.
Everything would work fine.
We built everything on a jig, and everything's identical measurements.
That's amazing. No, yeah, no, that's great. I love it. Yeah, that's yeah, we're excited to get it back. We're gonna this is gonna make life a lot easier for me and the guys this year, and you know, I'm looking forward to getting some more. But if you guys are looking to get into fertilization, this is a great option. What's the weight on them?
This one will weigh 117 pounds.
107, which is super light. I mean, that's lighter than most small 21-inch gas push mowers.
Weighs 14 pounds. So I think I have it on the sheet.
Sure, sure.
It's right around 120 pounds with the right in that range.
Which is super light. 120 pounds. I mean, you're going to be driving this up on a ramp or some kind of carrier, but I mean, even if you had to pick this thing up, it weighs less than most 21-inch push mowers.
Two people can lift it into a back.
Two people lift it pretty easy. No, that's great. They can find they can go to powerspreaders.com.
Powerspreaders.com.
Have all the information, pricing, and everything there.
There, you can request a quote on there, give me your location for shipping, and we ship all over the country. And
that's perfect. Well, as far as warranty, is there a warranty, or is there
1 year warranty? It's
1 year warranty.
Spreader, it's 1 year warranty on everything. 3 years on the battery.
That's awesome. That's great. No, that's better than most companies that make battery equipment. So awesome. Well, Mike, thank you very much. I'm looking forward to this, and you know, thanks for sharing.